We are doing a budget update. Let's see if I can make it through this video because I've been trying to make this video since 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. It is now like 4. Okay, we're doing a budget update. I went from 3 cards to 2 cards. I slashed, roughly $1,400 from our bi-weekly budget. So if you want to find out how I did that, stay tuned. I'm also going to put little tidbits of advice for a 3-pay month. Usually you get paid twice. This one, 3 pays. March, 3 pays. All right, stay tuned if you want to find out. As for the slashing of the budget, we used to take all our pays together and we used to put them all on the cards, and we used to live on both paychecks at the same time. Everything was great. Government shut down. I went into freak mode, cut the budget extreme cut. You got to be kidding me! My battery is low! I'm done. I'm gonna go charge my phone. I'm going to switch from coffee. I'm drinking out of the Don't Mess with Texas. Guess what? Everyone's messing with Texas today. I'm switching. I'm going to go get a beer. Going to get a beer. Charge my phone and do this in a little bit. I'm done. We're going to try this again. And I told you about the cards. I told you about the slashing. I told you about my government. Oh my God. Maybe I'm just not supposed to. Oh, my baby's hair in my mouth. Ah! All right, everyone. I am back and I am here for a budget update. And we're going to go into the March budget. As for people who just started following me, I put my bi-weekly budget on cards like this. Then the government shutdown happened. I freaked out a little bit. I cut everything from our budget. Started living extremely poor on just my husband's income. We have decided that we are going to pad our checking account by putting in a full year of Netflix, Hulu, Comcast, and water in March. So we're going to pad the checking account by like $630, which means we're just going to have that money sitting in there for the rest of the year. So when the bill comes, it's due, it's right there, it's paid for. And this is all out of my check. This isn't Jeremy's check at all. Also in March, we've decided that we're going to pay the garbage for the full year. We called the company. We found out that if you pay garbage for a full year, you're actually only paying for 11 months and you get the 12th month free. It's $270 for us. So we're just going to give them one big lump sum, be done with them for the year. So that's what's going to happen in March. And that is how I got our crazy 3 cards down to 2 cards. We have 1, 2. Okay, now our total on these 2 cards, like every 2 weeks, we need $1,313 to live. That pays all our utilities, pays our house payment, our Jeep payment, buys, you know, food, lights, electric, water, all that, plus, you know, the fun stuff like toilet paper that you flush down the toilet, or garbage bags that you throw away because we need those things, right? All right, so we went from, I know it's here somewhere, $2,803 every 2 weeks down to $1,313. Went a little crazy. But that means that we can either take my check and put it all toward debt, or pad things for the whole entire year. And what that's going to do is, like, when I say pad the checking account, yeah, we're going to have too much money in our checking account. We like to keep it at like $2,000 and that's it. We don't like to put in more than what our bills are really worth because of security reasons, hacking. You just never know. So we're not giving someone the opportunity to take a couple thousand out of us when we don't have to. So we have slashed about $1,400 every 2 weeks that we now can put somewhere else. Again, we're going to pay the garbage, Hulu, Netflix, Comcast, and the water bill for the whole entire year, and we're going to do it in March. Let's see, that's 600, 7, 8, you're looking at roughly like a little over 1,000, maybe $1,300, almost close to what we cut out of the weekly bi-weekly budget. So we're going to take that and we are going to pay those bills, and we're going to do it all in March. Now, the best thing about March, okay, and if you're lucky and you and your spouse or whoever you're working with are on the same pay periods, Jeremy gets paid 3 times. Okay, so I only get paid twice. I get paid on a Monday. If the month would have went a little differently, it would have been a 3-month or a 3-pay month for me also. But I only hit it twice. He's going to hit it 3 times. So that's an extra paycheck. Now, when I say to get on the budgeting schedule, this is one of the months it's easy to start. You're getting an extra paycheck. For those of you who are on this schedule, you're getting an extra paycheck, which means you can start your cards. You can take your monthly bills. You can divide them by 2. You can now have a bi-weekly budget, which means you're going to get those 2 paychecks. So you start your bi-weekly budget with those. Now, whatever's left over at the end of the month could either go into your emergency fund, could finish off your emergency fund, or you can do it the other way. The first of the month, you're going to take that paycheck, you're going to take out your groceries, anything that is immediately due, you're going to pay. You're going to get current with your bills. That way, the next 2 paychecks, you can start your bi-weekly. So this is a wonderful month to start your budget. Unbelievable. And if you haven't yet or are going to, you also are right in the middle of your income tax refund. Now, some people are getting huge refunds. Start your budget. Do not just blow that money. We are getting a whopping $500 back, but we plan it that way. We use our money throughout the whole entire year so we can better ourselves and live on it instead of giving it to the government as an interest-free fun time, and then they pay us back later. So remember, March, if you're on the pay period that my husband is, you are going to get 3 paychecks. Be smart. Do something great with this. We are going to probably pay extra on the Jeep Patriot. Even if we don't literally pay the extra, we're going to pad that account. So it's probably going to have an extra $1,000 in it also. And that is to get it ready to sell. If it comes in or someone offers us, you know, $15,000 and we owe $16,000, we have that $1,000 sitting there that we can make up the difference. We can get the deed from the bank. We can be done with that $306.85 payment. And we'll be ready to go and then put it on the house. Now, another thing is if the truck, Jeremy's going to do a couple more things. We're actually going to get the truck inspected. That way we believe that it will sell a lot faster and we can bump the price up a little bit. So if the truck sells before the Jeep, I'll probably take, I don't know if I'm going to take all that money. I might half it. I might take, you know, a quarter of it and try to buy a little poop car, something that's going to get us back and forth. That way I can put even more money on the Jeep Patriot or pad the house account or pay my bills for a year. Could you imagine paying your bills? Like, oh, I don't owe those for like another year. And then to set it aside. Now, when you do your budget, I've been doing the budget for a couple years now. When you're new, it's going to take at least 3 months just to figure out how to do it. Because you're going to fund too much or fund too little. After 3 years, I can go back in my phone and I can see that our garbage bill every year runs $270. $270 in 2016, in 2017, and in 2018. So in 2019, it's roughly going to be $270 for a whole year of garbage. I make enough money now that $270 isn't a huge like punch in the gut. Remember, when we started this, we only had $14 left over after paying all our bills, loans, you know, insurances, electric, everything. That didn't give us home supplies, home maintenance. You couldn't buy toilet paper, you couldn't buy shampoo, you couldn't buy groceries, you couldn't put gas in your car to go to work to make more money either. It's okay. A lot of people live like that. It's just how long do you want to live like that? Splitting those bills up, like dividing them in two and then giving us a bi-weekly, every paycheck we were setting this aside, gave us the ability to know where our money was going, track it, have that money sitting there and getting ready to be paid for another bill. It made it easier for us. It also gave us time to understand, like, okay, we're not messing up a $30 bill, we're messing up a $15 bill, and we can pull it somewhere else. Because in the beginning, you're not good at this. If we were good at this, we wouldn't be in this mess. Okay. So we're going to take that hit and try to start paying our bills a year in advance. That's our goal for 2020. Our 2020 goals in January of 2020 is to actually be able to pay all our bills that month for the whole year. Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. We're going to try. Maybe the first quarter is when we'll pay all the bills. That's a lot of bills. All right. So, I've slashed $1,400 from our bi-weekly budget. We are going to live on Jeremy's income. Mine right now is going to pad the checking account a little bit, pay our bills ahead, and then we're going to start slapping on debt and selling cars. So I will keep you updated in another video. Again, the whole car thing is just, it's a crazy. Don't get a loan. Don't get a loan because those cars just throw you for a loop. Okay. Again, this is Chastity, Life with the Monicos. Like, subscribe. Please subscribe. And catch us in our next video. Hope this helped you out. Bye.